What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and joining me today to cover this new video that just dropped, which I'll leave the link to the video in the descriptions box. A full video just dropped, maybe like 2-3 hours ago, with the new patch, showing all the new skills. And assisting me today is gonna be my boy Sneaky. Sneaky, welcome, brother.
How you doing, dude? Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. I've not seen anything. Honestly, I'm still blind to this, so this is gonna be fun to see the arches in my eyes. Are they gonna be good? Oh, they're gonna be bad.
For sure, for sure. I messaged, been wanting to do a collab with Sneaky for a while, especially since this is his season, bro. It's the archer season. I know you love your archers. He's like, I'm on the bus, I'm on the way back. But all right, we're here now. So the way that I'm gonna do this video, guys, is I'm not gonna play through the full video. The short video is only 5 minutes. However, there's a lot of things to talk about. So if I just sit here and watch the entire video, it will end up being like a whole hour-long video. So we're gonna go through these skills at first. I think that these skills, I have kind of some speculations of how it's going to work. It doesn't necessarily say what they are. I feel like you unlock certain skills based off maybe like an auger stone progression, or some kind of in-game progression where you gotta like do probably daily task or something like that. We really don't know. This is just me speculating on these skills of how you unlock them. So going through skill number 1, Rays of Remedy, cooldown 3 hours, energy cost 30. What energy cost is, I have no clue. Reading through the first one, it says Sanyu summons the shades of the past heroes to battle. Summons the shades of past heroes to battle, okay? Summons a special legion near your city the last 60 minutes. The legion is led by a random hero equipped with a random artifact and a random war pet. Sneaky, what is happening, bro? Well, give us some speculation of what do you think is going to happen with skill 1.
I don't even know what these are. The first skill doesn't even give you any info like what it does, but the razor remedy sounds more like if you're just taking it on title value alone, it's going to be healing, right? Some sort of healing, probably base skill, which is probably going to be the most used one if it is. The phantasm thing, though, dude, what the hell is that? Like a random hero with a random artifact and a random war pet. Like, is it going to be like a target pool? You know what I mean? Where maybe you get a random infantry with a random infantry pet and a random infantry artifact. Do you get what I mean? That would sounds okay. But if you get literally just any hero with any artifact and any war pet, like the configuration cut might not work, right? So I wonder how it works. It's an interesting one. What about you? What are you thinking about these two skills?
Dude, I don't know, man. When I first look at it, I'm like, okay, maybe this could be a potentially a way that the devs are trying to give like low spend and free to plays a little bit more of a chance to compete in the field for even up to an hour. Which, if that's the case, let's just say it's like fully awakened, like a cracked pet. Obviously, then comes the question like, well, whose troops are they using? Are they using my troops? Are they using just like troops within the skill that you could just keep summoning? How, if it dies, can you just summon it again? There's a lot of questions, and I'm sure we're gonna get answers to them as the time goes by. All right,
Definitely.
you can see cooldown's 3 hours there, so you can use it quite frequently. So it should definitely be interesting, and it definitely seems like it's gonna shape the field a lot different. So moving on to skill 2, we got Dimensional Duel, cooldown 60 minutes, right? So you can use this rather quickly. Energy cost 10. So Senyu ventures into battle with a selected hero and grants them a special skill, Dimensional Duel. You're literally taking, it sounds like you're taking them into the damn gulag. after into the shadow realm we go. Like, like you see that guy in world chat talking all that crap, you're like, all right, bet I'm gonna take you into the shadow realm. So you cast him into a dimensional duel and just go 1v1. Anyways, after casting the skill, the legion selects one enemy legion and challenges them to a dimensional duel that takes place in and I don't think it shows in the video what we're just gonna go ahead and say it's the gulag. Temporal trap. So you can select one of the two skills you can see at the top there. So it's up to you which one you decide to do, right? I think, let me read the second one. Cooldown 60 minutes, energy cost 10. Hsiang Yu ventures into battle with the selected hero and grants him special skill temporal trap. After casting temporal trap, up to 5 legions within 10 minutes of the legion gain time freeze for 10 seconds. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go with the second one, simply because the one, it's like, oh yeah, sure, a 1v1 kind of sounds, at least what we imagine, a 1v1 sounds kind of cool or whatever, but in turn,
thinking differently, wrong. Do you know what I'm thinking you could do with dimensional duel, dude? Think about it this way: you could take dimensional duel and take maybe like, even like if you brought Cav, and you could use your Cav and target, say, like,
oh, that's
someone's
dirty.
infantry, and take it out of the fight because you're in this other plane. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could use it as to spot remove troops if you wanted to, while temporal trap is technically, I think, giving your troops the time lock, like the ice block we have on the ring of frost ring, whatever it's called, right? So it could be maybe kind of busted if it works on that planet. Do you know what I mean? Where you're able to just select a target and take them out of the fight. Because imagine that, dude. Like, we've kind of watched how good some players are and alliances are coordinating together. And like, if you've got some guys in VC just saying, guys, okay, 10 dimensional duels on their front line, and you just take 10 out and they just disappear, like, they're gonna be upset with you when you just charge in, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting too. I mean, the way that I looked at the second one, I kind of just imagined it like a freeze. So let me read this one more time. After casting temporal trap, up to 5 legions within 10 meters, I'm guessing, of the legion gain time freeze for 10 seconds. It's like, okay, what does that mean? Does that mean that they're just stuck? They can't move? So that's for. So I'm like,
I think it is. It is what you're saying. It's just when you get the time freeze, dude, you'll have like you said, when you have the ring of frost, whatever it is called, and you press it for 10 seconds and you've got that ice barrier. I believe it's the same thing where you're going to be locked in time. You're not moving. You can't do anything, but you probably don't take damage, which is the difference in here.
True. And then, just seeing both of them, they both are very unique on their own. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm sure once R4s and R5s see this, they're like, oh, dang. Okay, we're going to have to strategically be like, okay, who are our active players, right? Kind of dish out like, okay, you guys are going to have dimensional duel. You're going to have traps, because I feel like each skill is unique enough that in the field, there'll be different times where you can use one or the other skills to, kind of gain that advantage. All right. Moving on to skill 3. So I know I put skill 1, 2, 3, and 4 back here, but as Sneaky pointed out, he hasn't even watched the video yet. But in the background, you can kind of see in the back that there's some that they haven't even gone over. So there's going to definitely be some more skills. So when I have it over here, there's also this thing called seasonal shift, right? So you can see here, cooldown 24 hours, energy cost 5. Where this energy cost is from, who knows? Whether you generate it, I don't know. So it says, so if you use this skill, it seems like a seasonal shift. Hsiang Yu accelerates the flow of time within your city. When casted, reserves and all resource buildings in your city are filled to maximum capacity. You can see that there's different aptitudes based off whatever phase you're in. So once again, that raises the question, like, how are these phases going to work? Maybe the Augur Stone unlocks them. Maybe it's based off individual contribution to this. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you get a lot more resources here, but it's a cooldown of 24 hours. So I don't know how effective that really is. But hey, any extra resources is always appreciated. The next one, this is the one that I kind of overlooked this the first time I looked at it. Timeless Treasury, cooldown 7 days. Energy costs 5. Hsiang Yu opens a secret store known as the Timeless Treasury. The Timeless Treasury opens for 4 hours at a time, allowing players to purchase items using merits. So maybe this is what we've been asking for a long time, because we've been all talking about, man, we have all these merits that just keep going to waste. I wish there was more ways to use these merits. Maybe our answers and prayers to some extent have been answered with this. So cooldown 7 days, you can see it's like a weekly reset, and you can see there's different aptitudes, aptitude 1, 2, and 3, based off the different phases that you're in. Hopefully in phase 12 we get some skill 2s or something, or maybe even skill 1s at the minimum, but that'd be crazy, you know. Imagine it's like 20 million merits for us for skill, for 2-star skill, like, you know, something insane. I don't know. What do you think, Sneaky?
So the way I'm looking at this now is, I think it's making a little bit more sense to me, especially when you're looking at the way it's brought out in the image that you sent me, because you got the aptitude 1, 2, and 3, which is reawakening phase 6 to unlock. So there's gonna be something in this season where we're gonna be working towards a goal, and as you said, like, we're gonna be reawakening our, I don't know, character, whatever we're going to be doing to hit these phases. And you'll know when you've hit aptitude 1, because if you look at the image, obviously you've got the main skill, which is timeless treasury, but then you've got the 3 little images, and that has the 1. So that's the aptitude 1. So you get to pick one of those 3 extra skills, and then later on, obviously, you're going to get the
Oh
aptitude
yeah.
2, and then you got those 3 skills, and then once you hit later on again, you're gonna hit aptitude 3, which gives you the last 2 skills of the timeless treasury. And this could be a load of different things, like you said, like maybe merchant's boon at the bottom gives you, and it looks like it, more refreshes, so you can refresh this store more often when it comes and spend your merits even better. Maybe the mercantile benevolence is like you're asking for better, maybe 2-star, 3-star rewards in your timeless treasure, but you don't get obviously the refresh choices, right? So it looks like that's the way these skills are going to work. Now I'm like actually looking at it and seeing it properly, and you were going over and mentioning the aptitudes. I was like, oh yeah, those are things there, right? So that's the way it looks like, and this one does look really good. It's like you said, I think this is what people have been asking for, like this extra way you can just spend those merits that you've been earning in your season when, you know, maybe you don't want what's in the store, or maybe you've already bought everything in the store and you know, and you can't go any further. So really good. I'm actually excited to see this in play. Let's see what happens, right?
Yeah, definitely. Kind of like how you mentioned. I mean, I kind of moved your camera to the side there. Those 1, 2, and 3s. I bet you people are just gonna sit here and just look at it like, oh, well, you see that? That kind of looks like a mana pot. That's probably some mana right there in the middle, right? So,
Warrens.
yeah, yeah. It
I
could
don't know
be,
what the forts is, but you got some 1,000 forts, it says there, whatever
yeah.
that means.
So
Who
yeah,
knows,
we'll
right? Who
see.
knows?
Excited. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it looks actually fun. They've actually brought, honestly, something new, which is what we've been asking for, myself and God knows how many content creators in the past. This is what we've been waiting for when it comes to Call of Dragons. So I'm actually excited. Let's see what the creativity flowing in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, moving into the meat and potatoes now, the good old skills. We're So right now we're just gonna go over the epic Hsiang, as you guys know, with the patch, and as you guys watch the video, you can upgrade Hsiang from epic to legendary. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read through them real quick and kind of go from there. So for her first skill, she launches a Jade Demon pellet. That sounds crazy. At the target, dealing damage factor of 300 up to 700. The Jade Demon pellet can also be transmitted to a random enemy legion, deals 40% less damage when transmitted. Bro, what?
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting.
That's
So we're
and
seeing,
deals 40% less damage, but it
yeah,
doesn't
so
say like no cooldown,
50%.
nothing.
So that 50% would be what? So 350. So you're looking at like what, 300, 275 less damage. Okay, so this looks interesting. I'm liking this. We get in kind of a pullback to Mogra, right? With the transmute and transmitting, and the thought, you know what? This seems a really good kind of ability, and I'm actually liking this. So it seems like you hit someone and you hit only one other person's like a double hit ability. So the cooldown is your rage cost, right? The
Probably,
1,000
yeah.
rage on the skill, technically.
All right. Moving on to the second one. After Mu Shen casts a rage skill, she heals her own legion every second for 3 seconds. Healing factor 150.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Ooh, that's
That
good.
sounds
That's good. I'm
crazy.
liking that.
All right. So we're also going to be going over the legendary, so it'll be interesting to see um, how this
The
upgrades because it
upgrades,
already
yeah.
sounds insane. Okay, number 3, health food. It's a passive skill. Legions grant 4% up to 10% healing granted bonus, and also Legion defense bonus from 8% up to 20%. Dang,
Nice.
bro,
I
this
like that.
seems like
That's good.
legendary stats already, bro. Okay, next one. Battle medicine. Whenever the Legion grants healing, it gains 1 stack of Physician's Mark. Each stack increases Legion attack by 2% for 5 seconds. Max is 3 stacks. So it can go up to Legion attack bonus, 6%, but for 3 stacks. So what is that? 18% attack, or am I tripping?
18%, yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, this seems like a
This feels
legendary already.
It feels like the devs were like, do you know what? Everyone loves Mag Z, and this is honestly giving me like a Mag vibes, bro. Just like that you're healing and by healing, you're getting these benefits from it, and everyone wants that kind of like overall hero that can be used on all matches. So yeah, this hero is looking sick. I'm gonna be honest. Even at epic level, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm. All right, her awakening. So I'm not gonna read the before awakening, but so once you awaken her, launches a Jade Demon pellet at the target, dealing damage factor of 800. So it's an additional 100 damage factor there for her awakening skill. It's still the 40% less damage when transmitted. All right, and bro, she already sounds like she's gonna be top tier epic hero. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. In the epic, before we like run on to the legendary, because I think that's gonna be where the real power is on it. But I think from epic people, especially newer players that might come into the game later down the line, this hero is really freaking good, dude. Like, I think there's going to be that one hero that you can put anywhere. Like, she's based on overall PvP and support. You're doing good damage because of the skill damage factor. You've got good sustain, and you're getting an attack bonus, which is really technically what people want because obviously that gives them more, overall damage in those skill damage trades. So yeah, I'm actually liking it. I think free-to-play players should be actually kind of happy already that the epic one's that good. So I'm going to see what the legendary is, man, because you got me curious now what the legendary happens to be.
Yeah, if you look at the picture, Sneaky, on the left side, right above the little like stamina drop, you can see it says transcend, and I think that's the little fruit that we're gonna need
Yeah.
to make her into legendary. So that should be interesting. How much fruit? Is it gonna be free? Is it gonna cost? Like, what's the deal? So, all right, moving on to the legendary, dude. I mean, I
So
thought I read the
this,
legendary stats, Sneaky.
yeah. So this is so when we transcend, this is what we get for transcending her. So let's see what
All
she's
right.
gonna be capable of. Because I honestly said, like, we did the video on my channel, right, on the patch notes. I hope they bring this transcend mechanic. To be fair, for more epic heroes. I think that's what a lot of actually free-to-play players probably would love in their game because it means they can work on these heroes,
Oh
right,
yeah.
over the long period of time. So let's dive in. Let's get into the juiciness now.
All right, next we got Demon Tamer Fan. This sounds intense. Throws a J Demon pellet at the target legion, dealing damage factor 1300 and reducing the target's healing received. Rip the knee mages. And mag, bro. And mag. Reducing the target's healing received by 20%, bro, for 5 seconds. Yikes.
Yeah,
The J Demon
okay.
pellet can be transmitted 2 times between enemy legions. The pellet deals 40% less damage with each transmission. Skill damage factors 1300. Healing received reduction, as I read, 20%. Sneaky.
Now this is good. This is sick.
What
This
the
is what I
hell?
think people want to see because you can see the themes the exact same. We've got the same damage factor with the same transmitting effect, but now we're hitting two. Technically, we've got 3 target legions we're dealing damage to with a 1300 damage factor. Obviously, the other two 40% less, which isn't bad. You're hitting for 60% worth of the damage factor. But then the healing received. And as we've started to see, and I think as many people are starting to come around, like in this game, compared to obviously Rise of the Kingdoms, healing is actually really important in the open field. Like this is what's given us all the insane trades, like the healing and shielding. So it's actually nice to see we've got kind of this hero we can work on that technically keeps everyone in check. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
This is
it's
such
nice.
an
It's
interesting
nice.
feature, bro. The J
Yeah,
Demon
I'm
Pillar can
liking
be
it.
transmitted 2 times between enemy legions, but then each
Yep.
time it does 40% less damage. So it's almost like what, like a diffuse damage kind of. It
Yeah,
seems
so you
like in
get like
between them.
the 1300, and then you'd get basically like it's like 800 damage, and then it cuts all the way down to like 20%, so you only get like 200 or 300 damage out of it. But even then, you're spreading that healing receive reduction across two, which is really nice. And depending on who you're pairing her with, like imagine like your Lilia, that could be helping the transmission and technically the damage from your Scorch triggers as well, because if they're not healing as good, the Scorch is doing more work too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I'm liking it, man. Really cool hero, first ability. I'm scared to see these stats now, dude. I'm scared.
All right, next one, Miracle Cure. After Musheng casts a rage skill, she heals 3 surrounding friendly legions once, healing factor 100, and heals her own legion every second for 3 seconds, healing factor 100 and bro.
Bro, she's so good.
All right, next
Like
one.
Bill in Sand Lizard. Huh?
Next one, Food as Medicine, passive skill. Legion grants 10% more healing and gains 10% defense and 20% attack. Brother,
Nice.
oh
I
my
like it.
god.
Like, do you know what I like, especially even with this skill? It's like I say, you see the difference between the epic and the legendary, right? And they've got the same flavor, but here you're seeing, okay, we sacrificed that 20% defense for 10%, but here's 20% attackerini, dude. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this hero a lot.
Oh my god, bro. All right. Next is Field Surgery, passive skill. Whenever the Legion grants healing, it gains 1 stack of Healer's Mark. Each stack increases damage dealt by 6% for damage dealt. This is straight damage dealt. The other one was an attack
Yeah.
percentage. For 5
Oh, this is
seconds,
so
18,
good.
bro.
Oh, bro, I wonder what Mag Mu Hassan would do. I wonder what that combination's gonna be like. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds crazy, dude. What the hell are they thinking?
This is crazy. Okay, listen to this. The Awakening, Demon Tamer fan. This is the only one I read earlier.
Oh,
When the
wow. She
Legion
gets
launches a normal attack, it gains an additional 50 rage and gains keen attack percentage of 15% for 3 seconds. So like a crazy awakening skill. So dude.
Oh, I really like her. Yeah, no, I think everyone should be happy with this hero, especially
Whew.
like she's got a G2 tag on her too, which is really crazy. So I don't know if that's just a mishap on the dev side of things, because that would mean right now anyone with a big chunk of G3 tokens could max her out. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wonder if she is,
Oh.
because wow. Honestly, I was expecting the passive skill to be like maybe instead of like the 10% healing reduction, like better healing reduction and maybe like 1500 damage factor. But the fact that we get a new passive skill, oh wow. I like this hero, dude. I'm so glad I've waited until you showed me all of this. It's crazy.
It's absolutely insane, bro. You gotta love heroes that their awakening is actually worth. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many heroes that's
Yeah.
just like, oh, 100 extra this, 5% shield, like what? But uh, you may just
Great
took a
hero.
slight dab. All right, next, that's insane.
Oh,
Falgrim,
now
here
this
we
is
go. Attack range medium. Fires penetrating bolt that deals physical damage to the target. Damage factor 1300 and to another enemy legion behind the target. So screw you and anything behind you. Damage factor 300 plus 50% of damage dealt to the target. And this is some insane maths.
I love this one.
If there are no enemy legions behind the target, deals additional physical damage target legion damage factor 300. So essentially you can hit one target for 1600, it seems like, damn near, or more. Skill damage factor 1300, and then the 300 addition. Okay, wow.
I like this.
That seems like a freaking nice little nuke ski.
It's you got to think as well. Like I'm an archer guy. In a lot of ways, people like to play different archers. This honestly like promotes people doing one of two jobs, which is like if you're killing the tanks and there's maybe some archers without long range warfare on, you're technically hitting the tanks and hitting the archers. Or if you're greedy and you're hitting the archers, you'd be hitting the archers and then technically hitting the backline too. So you're doing a nice kind of like sustained job again, which I find really interesting. I wonder where to go with this because I wouldn't say it's AoE because it's not, right? Because it's just kind of one target and a single target back. But yeah, I'm liking it. I actually do think this is a pretty
bro.
cool skill.
It is definitely like an AoE, bro. It also depends like how far behind. Sure, like the initial target is medium range, but it's like what is that range behind the target? Like, what is that little window? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so the next one's going to be Criminal Underworld, passive skill. While in the field, the Legion gains 15% defense and 10% march speed when a public punishment deals damage. It also inflicts slow. March speed 20%. Dang. So defense bonus of 15%, march speed bonus. Okay, nice. You got to love march speed bonus. And also march speed reduction. Nice.
Yeah, on the main skill too. So you're technically hitting a double 20% march speed reduction again, potentially. I like it, yeah. Good skill. Good skill.
All right, next one. Professional principles, passive skill. Legion marksman units gain 25% physical attack and take 10% less normal attack damage. Interesting. 25% and also nice.
It's specifically by marksman units too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really interesting. Like, as if I wouldn't say they want him to go toe to toe with marksman, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like
against mag.
Yeah, like you kill the mags or you kill the Nikos, you kill the Syndron and Fregas, and your reward is as you're killing them, you're hitting the backline, you're hitting the mages, and that's your job. Like that's your role as a Falgrim player. That's actually kind of cool. I actually like this, like the way it's designed. I don't know if it's going to be good. 10%, to be fair. Maybe they need a little bit more but it's cool. I like it. I like the concept.
All right, next one, Contract Killer. Yikes, passive killer. Passive skill. Each time a hero skill inflicts a debuff effects in battle, the Legion deals up to 6% more damage via normal attacks or public punishment for 10 seconds, up to a maximum of 20%. Wait, public punishment?
Yeah, so this again looks pretty good. So basically, anytime you're doing what you're meant to be doing, you're increasing your main skills damage output by 20%, and then your normal attacks in between get a nice 6% increase. I wonder how good this is because it says each time it says up to 6% and maximum of 20%, meaning, and there's a full stop, which is scary because I don't see a cooldown on this, meaning if there's a way with the trees we've got to maintain a high, debuff rate in battle, you should normally have this up like 24/7. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of scary. And I wonder if that might be the problem child actually on the hero, if that makes sense.
Yeah, with it saying hero skill, it should be interesting to see, like you mentioned, if the talents are also gonna trigger this, right? It specifically says hero skill inflicts. And then the bottom one, the penetrating bolt damage bonus, isn't that from his first skill? Yeah.
Yeah, his main skill.
So his main skill gets an additional 20% damage?
Yep. So you basically, this first skill does like 1300 damage. It can hit either someone
20% of
behind and it does
1300.
no one behind. Yeah, it does like another 300, is it? And
Yeah, like
then
260.
yeah, and then you got the 20% extra damage on top, and then you got the 20% march speed involved too. So yeah, it sounds cool, man. Sounds good. Sounds cool. I'm interested. Let's see what the awakening is,
All
right? Because
right.
that's gonna be what brings his kit
All
together.
right, let's
Hopefully, is
see.
it something
Oh
good or
my
is it gonna be
God, bro.
trash?
I just glanced at that. All right, no more talk, it says. Passive skill. When Falgrim's Legion launches a normal attack. Once again, let me say that again. When Falgrim's Legion launches a normal attack, it deals 20% more hero skill damage until the next time Falgrim casts a rage skill. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. So damn near 100% uptime for the hero skill
it's just-
damage.
yeah.
Wow.
That's
So
good.
another what? So total you can add an extra 40% damage
Extra.
to that.
Yep.
So what? An extra like 500. So now you're talking what?
1800.
1800, maybe
plus.
2000.
Yeah. Plus you gotta
Wow.
remember like the spread as well. That's like maybe like gone from 300 to maybe like
This is
what?
the wheel commander too, bro. Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, this looks sick, dude. I'm excited. I wonder. Oh, dude, yeah, this is the wheel commander, bro. You just reminded me. I wonder what Oh, dude, what's the MGE
All
hero
right,
like
here we
then?
go. Here we go.
No.
Good old Sibyl, bro. My wife saw this character and she was like, "Oh, I gotta get that," because her favorite color is purple. So yeah. All right, here we go. Good old Sibyl. You can see there she's League of Order. League of Order gang. So her first skill, Dragon Hunter Arrow, attack range medium. With every 3 normal attacks the Legion launches, it deals additional physical damage factor 550, and reduces the target Legion's attack by 5% for 2 seconds up to 3 stacks. So 15% reduction total.
No.
Skill damage 550.
We've got a problem.
What?
Because so one thing as an archer main, and a lot of archer guys know, and you should technically know this from playing Magze, they had a really important clause on her skill, right? Which was you only can trigger the effect of the healing and stuff once per turn or once in the attacks. This doesn't have any of those restrictions, meaning Syndron with this hero could be trumping out double the damage output than you would expect, which could be a problem child on its own. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
'Cause
wow, yeah.
every 3 normal attacks the Legion launches, you're instantly in battle with Syndron, which gives you obviously the double attack state. So on turn 2, you've already fired 4 attacks. Turn 3, that's 6 attacks, dude. Like, that's gonna be crazy. That's over 1100.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
So I wonder if that clause is in game or if it's gonna work as I'm kind of theory crafting here, because that is
Hey, just let it be, Sneaky. Let it be.
Oh,
You know what? I'm
no.
a mage main. Yeah. Honestly, guys, that sounds a little too overpowered. We're gonna.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Let's see. Second skill, blue blood. Wait, doesn't Bertrand have a blue blood as well? Maybe it's a League of Order thing. I don't know. All right.
Maybe it's their thing, yeah.
Yeah. When the Legion launches a rally, oh, here we go. It ignores 10% of enemy HP and has a 50% chance to increase its defense by 20% for 3 seconds whenever it takes skill damage.
Okay. See, like, this is good again because it has the clauses in. So this triggers for 3 seconds. Nice. But it only can trigger once every 5 seconds. So you take up like 2 seconds of downtime on that. I like it, but the only issue with this as an archer guy, and as you will know, is like I wish this skill was on the 4th skill slot, right? So anyone could unlock Sibyl and use a like 5551 like Margaret, right, or Goresh, for example. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers.
Bro, I can't stop thinking about how you mentioned how Mushang has a G2 tag on her. I could have
Does a G-force
sworn,
bug.
I in the video that I watched, like I said, I'm gonna link the actual video in the descriptions box. I could have sworn he said once you're in season 3, you can make her legendary. So it's exactly what Sneaky said, guys. For Mu Shang, I know that we're talking about Sibyl now, but Mu Shang just her stats are just out of this world. It seems like open field
Oh,
wise, it seems like, guys, you guys can already start preparing for Mu Shang. It seems like even now, don't quote me on this, but based off what we've been seeing, you can probably use your G3 tokens on her. And if she keeps that G2 tag, it's like some kind of bug or something, maybe you can just use all kinds of tokens on her. But anyways, back to this hero. But yeah, this seems like a pretty good
It's a really good
setup.
rally skill.
Yeah, because even if you try to hit her with a counter, right? Because a lot of people will probably send a bunch of calves to try to counter the archer rally, right? So as soon as they take that skill damage from them, she has a 50% chance to increase her defense by 20%. Also depending on who they have in the garrison. All right, next one, a getaway plan, passive skill. Marksman Legion deals 15% more normal attack damage and gains 20% HP and 10% march speed. Wow, dude, that's a lot of amazing field stats, man.
The 20% HP is really nice.
20% HP, also damage, also speed. Like, bro, yeah, and I just posted a archer guide too.
Yep.
All the archer mains right now are just like, dude, this is our season. Get March speed
Somebody
bonus
feels
too. Damn.
Ooh.
What happened?
The next skill, I just clicked on it as it was a move
right.
on. I was like, oh shit.
All right, let's see. Explosive potential, passive skill. On reaching 500 rage, inflicts defense break. Oh dang, snow peaks. Upon the target for 15 seconds and gains physical keen. Gains physical keen for 15 seconds. Take it away, Sneaky. What do you think?
I'm so happy, dude. I've been saying this from I don't even know how many months. I was saying it, bro. It's about time we're gonna get some sort of defense break archers come in, because it's kind of like I would say it's kind of like the archer thing, like to do. And here we are. And anyone who's got those Snow Peak rocks, like you said, from season 1, guess what? You can just bring it back onto this match, and you've got something while you wait for probably, as you can imagine, they might make a pet for the match like they've been doing. But dude, you're getting so much value out of it, dude. You get defense reduction and 40% attack.
Bro.
Like, yes. And what's good is the 500 rage.
Oh
I don't
my
think you realize how
God.
important that is.
That's literally what I'm freaking out about right now.
Yeah, because you hit the 500 rage mark, meaning you're about to rage cycle. Rage cycles are 1,000, right? So as you're halfway there, you're about to just break their defense. You're gonna get all this attack. You hit the 1,000 rage, meaning you're gonna get always the value out of this skill, which is crazy.
Bro,
That is crazy.
Bro, on top of that, people like my boy SP, have you seen his Mephisto pet?
Oh, dude.
It's 3-star it's 3-star everything. So you're telling me every 500 rage, which you can get rather quickly, right? You're going to inflict defense break, which is then going to trigger his snow peak. Oh my God. I know that we don't have any new pets coming, but I think it's pretty safe to say, Sneaky, that the Snow Peak Rock seems to be a huge contender for these new archers, bro.
Oh yeah.
You think about it, even in a rally, bro, that Snow Peak Rock is just gonna be doing so much damage, dude. Oh my God, SP is gonna freaking lose it. Watch if he makes it this far. He's gonna be the rally lead. He's gonna be the rally lead with that ridiculous Snow Peak. Oh my God.
I'm so glad, man. I called it right, honestly. I thought this was gonna happen. Like this, that's why I built that Snow Peak Rock on mine, where it's like 2 stars. It's got the 3-star Fatal Bite, 3-star, even on Outburst of Rage.
Oh, you ready, boy?
Yeah, man. Even the Outburst of Rage, just to give you the uptime on your raid skills if you need to run like a double defense break hero comp for it, right? So, oh, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Next skill, the Awakening skill. Okay, so it looks like it's an enhancement. So once you awaken her, she's gonna be able to do, instead of 550 damage factor, she's gonna do 650 damage factor. Okay, so just an enhancement. I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to seen just like a cracked awakening skill. Especially, it's interesting how the wheel commander this time has like the cracked awakening, but now the SLE has just like an enhancement. So I mean, if you get lucky, you can get a 5-1-5-5 and call it good for her for majority of her kit.
Mine was similar to this, right? In the same boat.
She had a 50%.
I would love to get a 5-1-5-5. If you hit that, you're golden. I think like the 100 skill factor isn't gonna.
Hopefully they sneak a skill lock in there for us.
Yeah, if they get skill lock in and there's a way to actually just lock down skills and you can just purposely ignore the rally skill, I think everyone will be happy. And if you invest in this hero, you're going to be happy because she seems sick. She seems so good. Like even that, like backwards compatibility wise, which sounds weird to say for a hero, but it seems good for a lot of players. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this Archer season leads to, and obviously we've got I think the final thing to talk about, right? Which is it the artifact that's left?
Yep. All right, now we got the artifact. So, fires a hail of bolts in a forward cone, dealing diffused physical damage every second up to 5 enemy legions. Damn, okay. Legions within the cone for 3 seconds, damage factor 800. And if you look at this, Sneaky, it looks like this is only level 1 stats.
Yeah, it does. Like they look like level 1 stats.
So it should be
5% on the damage taken and damage dealt, right? Because if it was max, you would have the 7.5 as you were 100% right. Which
this thing could be nuts. This thing could potentially be crazy, bro. Good old.
There's an additional effect too.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Additional effect. When penetrating bolt deals damage, which is Falgrim, right?
Yeah.
The wielder deals 10 more damage, more hero skill damage, bro. So guess what? This also works with long range warfare, right? Because it's an additional effect. Wow, bro. Just wow. And now we're talking what? 30% extra damage? Bro.
Oh, so
yeah, he's nuking for like 2k.
Yeah,
easily.
You don't have because even if this is medium range and as an artifact and you lose out on the damage of the artifact, right? You start that passive, as you're saying, which is just going to keep triggering because of Falgrim's skill still triggering at long range if long range warfare is in the game this season, which a lot of people say it is. Oh boy.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things on that too. Like some people say that CS is like saying nothing is confirmed. However, we saw in the Shanghai meeting of the season policies, we saw it in there. It was in there. So unless, obviously everything's subject to change. But once again, with this additional effect, this is not maxed additional effect, bro. Yeah, this is literally level 1.
That's crazy.
So what are we talking? 30-40% hero skill damage? Like, yeah, I mean, this is 100% gonna be the rally artifact as well. Oh my god, bro! Time to buy some tickets. Time to buy some tickets.
100 tickets already waiting, dude. Like,
oh my god, yeah, this is gonna be nutty.
Like you say, if to put it into perspective, guys, this is doing for 3 seconds in total. It's 2,400 damage, right? And that's to one target. It is gonna be diffused, but obviously, if you technically times it by 5, that's 12k damage, and that 12k is going to be reduced by whatever it is the diffused amount, right? So that is,
I think it's like 15%.
The amount of like shotgun just damage you're dealing with this artifact when it goes off too. Like I can imagine if you're as I feel like the devs want Falgrim to be played. Like if you are getting charged buying infantry and that you have this ready, it's gonna burst through the infantry, and you're going to be, killing them, targeting the next that's in line, which is obviously the marksman. You're going to burst those down with your skill, and obviously you're going to be trickling back eventually to the mages. So I feel like it really does promote the front to back fighting style instead of how people try to, like attack over the infantry. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's cool. I actually like it. I actually like these concepts that I've been. You said, bro, it's all out today, and I was like, oh no,
It's a
run back.
lot of info. Yeah. So if you guys
That's
made it this far, you guys are absolutely legendary. But I mean, it really is that much stuff to talk about. I'm sure you guys are enjoying this video while you're sitting at work or on your commute to work. But dang, I mean, brother, that's a lot of information, man.
Yeah, they've got everyone in this video, if they've listened through, should know exactly what these heroes are going to be capable.
Exactly.
And I can't wait for to test.
The snow peaks. Oh my god, they're like in snow peak rugs.
Snow peak, dude. I'm so happy, man. It's ready, dude. It's gonna start cooking people.
I'm cheap, so I'm just gonna go with the freaking sand lizard. But still, that's gonna be nuts, man. Well, whew, I gotta take a breath after all that. I gotta take a little breath off all that. Like I said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. If you're enjoying the content and the coverage, which we're going to have a bunch of testing. There's 3 new heroes. Who's going to go with who? Where's Mushang going to fit? Is she going to be a better fit within the new archers? Like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, oh my God, bro. But yeah, make sure you guys sub to the channel. Turn on that bell notification. Lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. Also, shout out to my boy Sneaky here, assisting us with his wealth of knowledge, man. You've been around since the game's freaking inception, so appreciate you helping me out here on the coverage for the new skills. Sneaky, where can they find you, brother?
Obviously, guys, you should know who I am, hopefully, if you've been playing Call of Dragons.
Of
right?
course.
I've been around the longest of time. So if you don't, it's just Mr. Sneaky Gaming, guys. We cover, obviously, some Call of Dragons stuff and obviously a bit of variety on my channel now. So cannot wait for these archers. And like we said, if me, the Hsiang girl, G2 is gonna be really interesting for players to go and hope for. So can't wait for it.
I'm sure you're gonna be pumping out more Call of Dragons content now. Now look, I can just see the excitement on your face as you're reading through these skills. But all right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Until next time, it's your boy Guns, guys, and Sneaky. We're out. Peace, y'all.
Peace, guys.